Hello everyone, what is poppin'? We are back on Pokemon Showdown, of course, for another OU live. Finally, about time. It's been a little while since I uploaded my last live, and of course, I'm sure that some of you might know I've started working at my new job, but I just sort of underestimated how much free time I'd have during the week, so I didn't really have much time at all. So I figured that I'll not make that same mistake again. Over the weekend, I'll bulk record, so I'm going to record this video. I'm also, I think I sort of whipped up a nice little Drifblim squad that I'm gonna use. Some heat with Drifblim, which I'll also upload I think next throughout the week. And I'll see if I can add another video. Maybe I'll try to find like Joey or some other friends to hop in recording or something. But we'll see. But anyways, yeah. So I'm sure you all know I've been quite busy lately, but finally I got a video up. So here we go. We got a Whiscash squad, which is a Pokemon that I wanted to get out of the way. I'm sure that some of you all have wanted to see this Pokemon. I've seen the comments and people suggesting whiscash. It's barely viable mon, but it does have Flying Emvee, so we can kind of take Bulu by surprise. I think it does like 96 to 10 something to Bulu, like a 60 something % chance to knock it out after a D-Dance, which is pretty cool, I would say. And I'm hoping that we can take stuff by surprise with this thing. After two Dragon Dances, this thing gets going for sure. With Waterfall, Earthquake, we got that balance, which is pretty nice. Hydration, so we don't get burned, poisoned, or anything like that. When we have Pelipper's Drizzle up, and of course when Rain is active, it is always active. With Drizzle, if we can keep that active, Hydration will always be at our disposal for us to use. So we have a Mega Mawile here, which is there for the purpose of just trying to wall break things with the attacks that it has. Power Punch is really nice because if it can't be taunted, so that's always cool, and it can also like do super effective damage to stuff and like knock something out maybe that's weakened and get an attack boost at the same time. And with Facade, like if we get burned by Toxapex or something, this thing becomes 140 base power, so that's really good with Power Punch especially. Then we have here a Pelipper, which is a Choice Scarf Drizzle user. I figured this team is kind of a Rain team, but like a lot of the members can function outside of Rain too. So I just went with Choice Scarf instead of the traditional Damp Rock, which can take mons by surprise, has a good amount of speed. Outruns Max Speed Torrent T by 1.2, which is nice. Magne-zine, which is a sub Charge Beam set with Discharge and Flash Cannon with a good amount of defense. Nice little Chinese EV spread, you could say. This thing is really fun because it can trap Ferrothorn and sub behind it and not get broken by like Gyro Balls and Power Whips and stuff. We have a Tornadus with Rocky Helmet for defogging purposes, and with of course Taunt, so that we can stop other, other setup sweepers, and maybe shut down some fatter mons, which can be pretty useful, I guess. Finally, I have here a Kingdra, which is there for the purpose of just hitting hard with Choice Specs under Rain and being able to check things that are scarfed or maybe faster than the rest of our team. So that's gonna be the squad. I hope that Whiscash can put in work. Since I don't have much time throughout the week, I want to try to make sure that the limited time that I have to make these teams can still allow for the teams to put in work and stuff. I've been testing a little bit with this team. Like it's all right. It had probably a 70% win rate, as much win rate as you would have of clicking Focus Blast every time. So, maybe 70%, but we'll see if we can make sure that it puts in as much work as it can in this video. But let's see. So he has a Bulu. Okay, so he does have a Bulu. He does have a Rotom though. But if we can keep Rain up, well, I guess Rotom can Hydro Pump. Yeah, Rotom's annoying for Whiscash, but at least it can do something to Bulu. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll just lead Pelipper. His Rotom's there too, but Rotom lead is so obvious too. I'll just lead Kingdra. I could drop a Draco. I don't know if he'd sack Rotom. Yeah, he just goes hard Blue. I should have Ice Beamed, but turn one plays, Turn one plays. Never wanna over predict too much on a turn one. Not always. It goes back to Rotom. I'm just gonna knock off the Ayapapa. Or just leftovers. Okay. That's good too. I'll eat this up and I can just go for a U-turn or something. Unless he brings out a Scarf user. Blacephalon, perhaps. Yeah, and I think even Mawile is pretty good versus his team, because even if I get burned by Rotom, I have Facade, which just hits almost everything super hard. I'm sure it'll do a lot to Kartana as well. Facade's a pretty interesting move. He just goes Lando. I could knock this off. This could be a Z move, or Kartana or Blacephalon could be a Z move. I'll knock off here. Yeah, this is a Z move. Okay. I'll take it. He could just Sky Strike here. My rain is still like pretty decent. But like I do want Torn, just because Torn can actually do pretty well versus team. He's just gonna Sky Strike. That's fine. I'll just go into Kingdra, hit him with the Ice Beam. I could also Surf, which should 2-hit KO the Rotom. The Surf is pretty safe in case he goes into Rotom Wash. It'll do more than Ice Beam at least. If I can knock out Rotom, actually, if I can knock out Rotom, Whiscash puts in a lot of work. So that would be nice. So yeah, he does go Rotom. Nice. Okay, that's actually really good. So we can knock this out. In which case, you know, we have Whiscash, which puts in a lot of work. So that's awesome. Yeah, getting rid of Rotom is fantastic. Fantastic for sure. So let's see what he does here. Let's see. He goes for the Horn Leech. Yep. Perfectly fine. I could just Defog, or I could just Hurricane. Rocks are really unimportant, so I'm just gonna Hurricane. He doesn't really have a great switch in either. I mean, I could just Defog here actually. Defogging should be fine. I do want to try at least to use Whiscash to beat this Bulu, because I know this thing is probably AV. I went for Superpower. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna go Bulu here. Sorry, I mean Magne-zine. I'm gonna go Magne-zine on the Bulu, and just sub here on his Protect. Perfect. Got the little last bit of that grassy terrain, and we just Flash Cannon now. So I guess we don't knock out Bulu with the Whiscash. However, it should be fine. So I'm gonna find out what set his Blacephalon is. I think it's probably Z move. I think it's. Oh, actually, it might not be Z move. It might not. Yeah, he just Shadow Balled there. Okay, that's not bad. We just OHKO with Play Rough too. So that's pretty clean, I guess. Pretty decent. So Whiscash can indeed come in here. We could Dragon Dance up. As he goes Kartana, this thing could be Choice Scarfed. So I'm gonna go Magne-zine. Yeah, his Z mover was sorry, his Blacephalon wasn't Z move because his Landorus used an attack. Gotta pay more attention. But I don't know what set he is. Oh, that actually looks like banded damage, because I'm a very, very defensive set. So if I can go for a Discharge here, should be a 2-hit KO. We do get the Para, which is very nice. Get off that faster Discharge there. And then he has a Charizard, which I think is going to be Zard X, maybe? Maybe I can Para this thing. Yeah, it is Zard X. He just decides to go for an Earthquake here. I can Dragon Dance up. I will be faster than... Yeah, I will be faster than this Charizard, which would be really nice. I would assume he'd want to go Landorus, maybe. Oh, he Dragon Dances up too. Ooh. So Landorus is at 93. I don't know if I can knock it out. I gotta flinch it. Do I flinch it? Ooh, Whiscash! And Whiscash coming through with the big first win. All right, we got the first win with this team. So let's continue off from here. So not bad. That's always satisfying to see. Whiscash literally just won the game. Only from a flinch, but I mean, it's whiscash. Like, come on. we gotta cheer for him like that. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. All right, this guy has a team. We could probably win with whiscash. We just gotta weaken Tangrowth. I know Sky Strike does like at +1, probably does around 70 or 80 to like AV Tangrowth. So that's something we can definitely, I guess, play with. So Tornadus is in. This thing is a little bit of a threat. A little bit. I'm sure Magne-zine can eat up any hit though from this thing. Or I could just Scald. So I mean, that's another option. But I'm going to go into young Magne-zine. You probably knock off here. Or just U-turns. That's also fine too. That's perfectly fine. As I'm pretty sure he will go to Tangrowth. In which case I can just switch out into my Torn. Probably just double. Or knock off. Works as well. Oh, in comes Greninja. Hold up. This thing is going to Hydro Pump me. This thing is going to Hydro Pump me big time. I'm going Kingdra on the Hydro. I still eat that up pretty decently. He's going to go Tangrowth. I'm just going to Ice Beam here. And force him to double. So he will, of course, switch out here. They should put it in range, actually, of Whiscash's Dragon Dance. I'm going to go Whiscash right now on this thing as he's going to switch into Heatran. Yup. Dragon Dance up right now. Perfectly calculated as he goes back into Tangrowth here. And Sky Strike this thing. Should knock it out. And let's see if it does. Yeah, goodbye. Ooh, Whiscash come through. That was perfectly calculated right there. That is what I like to see. Not bad at all. Torn is in. So we got rid of the Tangrowth, which is actually amazing for Kingdra. So I like that. I like that a lot. He's probably going to Hurricane here. And I'm slower than him, so I can't go for an attack. He just Sky Strikes. Yep. Perfect. 24%. Eating it up. Gonna go for the sub here as I can get behind the sub and just discharge everything now as he goes Mew. So I'm not sure what set this is. Earthquake. Okay, so interesting. He's an Earthquake Mew set. We do Paralyze it though, which is nice. He's leftovers, so that's cool. Can go into my Torn as the U turns out. Takes Rocky Helmet Chip. Damage. Let's go. That's what I wanted to see here. All right, so Greninja comes back out. This thing is gonna definitely be a problem for my team. What do? I have no idea. Let's see. So I guess what we can do is I could probably knock off. We do live. I can get rid of his choice specs, which is actually pretty good. I think is pretty good. So it definitely lowers the power of it. So that's something decent. So I'm going to go into Pelipper here to take the hit. Pelipper can take a hit and then I sack something, bring in my Kingdra, and just surf, I think. That's all I got to do. Maybe I should have Hurricaned. But getting rid of the specs is, I think, still pretty nice. I think overall in the long run. So like there won't be any kind of specs Shuriken or anything like that from that Pokemon. I'll sack this thing, go back into my Kingdra. And I'm pretty free to just go for a Drake. I think going for a Surf is the play. I'll go for a Surf here. Specs. Oh, it does not do enough, unfortunately. And Shuriken can take me out here. No. I think I definitely save Kingdra. I think I have to sack... Shoot, that wasn't enough. Specs. He's obviously gonna Shuriken here. Oh, he goes back into Mew. Okay, hold up. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. That's amazing. Wait a second. Does he not? He might not have Shuriken then. He might not have Shuriken. So that's actually pretty good. That can kind of work for us, I think. He gets Para too. Okay, that's fine. I'll go for the Discharge here. Or the Flash Cannon because it's pretty decent as well. He went Torn. Okay. On the Discharge, he went Torn. It could have been a Discharge. So let's see what he brings in. He'll probably bring in Heatran. Oh, he brings in Mew again. That's fine. I'm going to just Flash Cannon here. as he U-turns out with a Spit F drop. Does not break my sub either. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Gonna discharge again. That's not gonna break my sub either. I'm a defensive Magne-zine. What is he doing? Does he not have Shuriken on Greninja? That's kind of weird. So if he gets up rock, that's annoying, of course. But I think my win con is going to be Whiscash. I think Whiscash is definitely the win con, for sure. So let's go for the Scald. We don't knock it out, unfortunately, but we do have Kingdra. Here, and a couple good turns of Rain. So he does go for Protect, which is fine, I guess. Which is still fine. I could have also taken this opportunity to set up my Dragon Dances and whatnot, but I figured it wasn't really worth it. Does he have Shuriken on this thing? Why didn't he go for it before? like why? But I think Magne-zine can... Oh, do I go Magne-zine or do I go Mawile? Mawile is actually not bad either. But I do have to get rid of this Gren. I do have to get rid of it. Magne-zine I think is a bit better. But I don't think Mawile lives a... Does it live a regular non-specs Hydro? I think it does. I think I'd go Mawile and Power Punch here. I think that's the play. Because I think he... What do you do? He just Shuriken here. Yeah, he just Shuriken. Predicting the Sucker Punch. Because Water Shuriken goes before Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch would fail. So I get the Power Up Punch off. And it's looking pretty good. Mawile comes in. Yeah, he has Intimidate. I do want to weaken this thing a bit though. I don't know if he has Fire Fang or not, but I think my play is to just Play Rough for some damage. Decent damage, of course. Fire Fang, yep, it does come out. Whiscash is going to be faster. Magne-zine is also going to be faster. I don't think I knock him out with a Discharge though, is the only problem. So I do have to go into Whiscash here and just go right for the Earthquake. He could go into his Tornadus. But I think going for the Earthquake here is the play. See what he does though. See what he does. Nice. And he just decides to attack. So I do believe that Magne-zine just wins this game right now. Magne-zine just wins. Alright, this is really good for us. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm just going to what do I do here? So Mew's at 21. How much did my Discharge do to that thing? I forgot. 29. Yeah, we're fine. I should be free to just Waterfall. Yeah, we're good. I'm Dragon Dance up. He's in range of a Discharge now, so I'm not worried. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Focus Blast or anything like that, so we are good. I mean, I guess Waterfall is good too. Let's go Whiscash. That's GG. Whiscash won versus the last two Mons now because he could not have knocked out Whiscash in one hit. Why am I getting so lucky with this team now? I'm getting so unlucky with this team while testing this out. I have no idea what's going on. But we have a team. The OU champion. Oh yeah? Well, I got a Whiscash and you got Rain here, so I think I'm the OU champion right now. Let me go ahead, lead off with probably my Pelipper. Actually, the Whiscash lead is looking pretty tempting too. But I'm gonna just lead, with the Pelipper here. As he leads Tapu Koko, I'm going hard into Whiscash right now. I don't know if he has Dazzling Gleam or not, but I think hard Whiscash here is the play. Definitely. Yeah, you can't Volt Switch on me. Not today, my friend. Not today. I'm gonna Dragon Dance up now. And let's see if we can put in some work. Swampert comes in. Obviously a Pokemon that can do a good amount of work versus Whiscash. So I think my better play is to get out of here, is to definitely switch out. Into what though? Like he could just Waterfall me. Yeah, he's not clicking. I don't think he's clicking Earthquake here, so I'm gonna go into Kingdra on his Waterfall, take the hit, and just fire off his Surf. which I don't know if Surf knocks him out, but it does a lot to his team. I could also drop a Draco. That's also pretty good, because he has a Toxicroak. He has a Toxicroak. So, nice. This thing I needed this thing gone. Like, come on, man. That's how you get hacks in the game. But I mean, I've been hacking with Whiscash, but like, that's Whiscash. That's a different story, right? It's a different story. He's going back into Coco, so I'm gonna go into Whiscash. Hit him with a Earthquake here, I think is my play. Oh, so he has Grass Knot, but we do knock out the Tapu Koko. Nice, nice, nice. All right. That's what I wanted to see. We lived the Grass Knot, knock out Tapu Koko with an Earthquake. Beautiful. So Greninja is out. Bit of a problem. I don't need Whiscash anymore at this point. It did the work. Definitely did the work. Into Mawile I go. And player off switch-ins. Where are you at? Where are you at? It's the Z move. Yep. Whatever. Yeah, like I can't beat this now because like Swampert would have been dead. So I'm gonna go Kingdra here because I know that I can take the waterfall and then just drop a Draco. Like this thing would have been. I mean, he set up rocks there. He definitely set up rocks. So I could have just flash cannon then. We still have a pretty decent shot to win, I think. Sacks Halucha, that's fine. So we got to play a little bit of a sacking game now to kind of win the game. But I think we can do it. Swampert's back, yeah, obviously. Obviously you're back. Nice. So I do believe that Torn can live a hit. I want to save my Kingdra though, because I think that's going to be useful in outrunning his other members. So he does go for the Dark Pulse, that's fine. I'm just going to hit him with that Discharge here. He'll knock me out, it's fine. I can go into my Torn. I can go right for the Hurricane. He would probably expect a Z move here. Yeah, and then he goes Pelipper. So this is actually great. This is actually amazing. I don't know if Shuriken knocks me out in the rain with versus Kingdra. He's not Specs, right? So don't know if he knocks me out. So we got to see if we can. Yeah, it probably knocks me out. Let's see though. Oh, wait a second. Did we win? Nah. Yeah, like I definitely would have. I don't know. I could have locked myself into Surf, or not Surf. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. On to the next one. On to the next one. Gotta make Whiscash put in work again. But yeah, we have a team up against a squad where I think that Kingdra puts in some good work. Whiscash actually outruns Superior at +1, and I'm sure that the Z move will definitely do some work for sure. So he does lead Swampert. I'm gonna U-turn out here. He's actually Mega. Okay, he's Mega, but he's slower than my Pelipper. Huh. Okay. I like it. I'll take that. Definitely take that. So I'll defog here, go right for the Hurricane. Hurricane, yeah, it's not gonna miss. It's not gonna miss versus you. It's definitely not missing versus you. Swampert's back for whatever unknown reason. I'm just gonna Hurricane him, and then I'm just going to defog away these rocks. I'm not sure what he can do to me. What does he have? Let's see. Scald, okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna taunt him, prevent him from getting rocks again, and then go right into my Kingdra. Double into if he earthquakes here, I mean, I guess I could just surf or HP. Yeah, I'll just surf. I'll just surf for some damage, you know, versus the Azu. I can get some damage on. 30% leftovers. This thing is going to be Perish Song, Sap Sipper. This thing is definitely going to be Sap Sipper. I go Torn. I forgot I don't have U-turn, but I can taunt him and prevent him from going for that Perish Song. Yeah, I'm definitely going to taunt him here. I don't really need Torn in the long run. I just need to stop him from doing anything. He goes Jirachi. I mean, this thing could be Scarfed. Could be Scarfed Jirachi. Actually, you know what's funny? I had a team that was very similar to this build with U-turn Jirachi, Sap Sipper Azu, Swampert. It had a Furfrou on it. If you go back and watch my Furfrou live that I did like last gen, 3 of the same members, like Spadef Swampert, Spadef Mega Swampert, the Sap Sipper Azu, and this Jirachi, which is pretty interesting. Just thought I'd point that out. Yeah, I'm going to switch out here into my Magne-zine as the U-turns out, so I'm not really sure what he's doing. Goes Volcarona, that's fine. Like, I'll just go Pelipper. As he Quiver Dances up, I can just click that Scald, Rain boosted damage. Quiver Dances again, okay. He's definitely the Swarm set, so I'm going to have to sack something right now. I'm gonna have to sack, let's see, probably the Magne-zine, just because he has like U-turn on stuff like Mandibuzz, and he has U-turn on Jirachi anyways, and I mean, I guess it's like, I mean, he has a Swampert, right? I don't know. He can't sub again, so I'm pretty safe just to go Mag. And then I'm not faster than him with Kingdra, unfortunately. So I do have to go Mawile. And I think I have to outplay the Sucker Punches. He might try to outplay me though. Oh, he just switches. Okay, that's that's nice. This is where we start power punching. Oh, what was he? What? Why? Like, if I were him, I would have just stayed in and just kept Quiver Dancing or like clicking sub, try to outplay me. All right, so we're gonna do that. Goodbye. Goodbye. I thought he was gonna like get up rocks or something, but I guess not. So nice. Jirachi gone. Swampert back in. Go back to Torn is the play and just defog. Just get rid of these rocks. I mean, we don't really care about rocks too much anyway, so I'm just gonna Hurricane once. Now I'm gonna defog. Yep, perfect. And if he U-turns here, that's fine. I'm gonna go Pelipper, because now at this point in time, we put in a lot of work with our team. Gonna Scald here, get some damage off. Do get a burn, which is cool. For the long run, I think it's pretty cool. So I guess, like, what is he gonna do? Go Azu? Azu's a pretty good mod for him to go into. Yeah, there's Azu. He'll probably, I don't know if he'll Whirlpool or Perish Song this time. He might Perish Song first. I'll go Torn. Oh, he just Whirlpools. Okay, cool. Stop him from going for that Toxic or that Perish Song, respectively, and just start spamming Hurricane little bit by little bit. I'll knock off here. And I think what we can do, right? If I'm not mistaken, go hard Mawile. Hard into Mawile. Hit him up with the Play Rough, which has no switch-ins at this point. No switch-ins whatsoever. Knock this out. Volcarona probably comes back in though. Yeah, it comes back in. Don't want you to quiver dance up too much. I'm gonna go Pelipper. Let him knock me out here. Should be fine. Then just go into my Kingdra, which is gonna be faster. And like I wanna chip away a little bit at this Azu. Bring in my Whiscash. Win the game with Whiscash is what I'm trying to do right now. I could have just Sucker Punch there, or not Sucker Punch. I could have just attacked him, expecting him to go for that move. But I want to try to end the game off with Whiscash, and it's definitely possible right now. It definitely is possible to do that. So I'm going to go for the Surf here, get some clean damage off on this thing. Go right into my Whiscash now, and Dragon Dance up here. As he Perish Songs me, that's fine. Gonna just Sky Strike now, get a little bit of chip. Earthquake will knock him out. Do not get a double protect. That's not fun. I want to knock you out. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right. And we perish next turn. So finish him up with a Waterfall and we win the game with Whiscash. That's going to be GG. And he didn't fall to the Perish Song either. Not bad at all. All right, cool. So expecting good results for this team, and it's been doing well. So I'm very glad about that. Let's grab another one right now. All right, looks like we got a sand team now. I think some kind of sand team. So that's actually decent because Whiscash. looking at Whiscash here, we kind of have a pretty solid matchup. I mean, if we can get rid of Bulu with the Sky Strike, you already know we're out here. But I think I'll just lead with probably my Torn, I guess, as I can just go for a knockoff on something that comes in. Get rid of an item. I don't think you'll stay in with Bulu at all. Wouldn't make sense for that to happen. So doing as much damage as we can. It's gonna obviously be the long-term goal, but you know, right now, just getting rid of items and whatnot. Get rid of this AV. That's actually pretty good. That is pretty good. And I could just go here for a. Oh, he might just knock off, but I think Mawile, or he just pursued. I mean, he'll take chip damage from Rocky Helmet. He did poison me though. Interesting enough. I'm gonna Power Up Punch here. As he goes Heatran, that's fine. I can get some damage off on this thing at least. That actually did some good damage. Power Up Punch Mawile is the new meta. I've innovated this myself here with Power Up Punch Facade. So I think this is great. Sucker Punch will knock him out from this range, definitely. Though he might just get up rocks. Just protects. Okay, perfectly fine. I think I go Pelipper here either way. He is a Leftovers Heatran as well. Pelipper is in. He's still faster than me though, so I will have to switch out. And I think that Whiscash, it's a pretty good switch in here. He goes T-Tar, so that's actually pretty good. I'm assuming this is a defensive T-Tar. He goes Bulu. Yeah, perfect. Now please knock him out, please. My boy Whiscash, please. Come through, buddy. Come through. Yes! That's what we were here to see, right? That's what you all wanted to see. You all wanted to see Bulu just get destroyed by Whiscash. And that's it. That looks like a wrap. That looks like a wrap. Because T-Tar comes in here. Earthquake is weakened and stuff, so that's pretty nice. I just Waterfall for like the clean damage that we have here. Crunch does a lot of damage actually. I'll just Waterfall again. No water switch-ins anymore. Blue's gone. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Thank you for bringing me this Whiscash food. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. We'll get some residual health back with the 2 turns of grassy terrain left as well. And sand, I think, should wear off, right? Pretty sure. Hey, SGG. And the fish just swept. That's crazy. He literally just swept his entire team because the sand would have worn off. And like he'd have to play around that fish again. I just got a brain all over again. Nice, nice. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. All right. So we got pretty much a full whiscash sweep, pretty much. So that's nice. I mean, he forfeited a little bit early to save time, I guess, but we all know what would have happened in that game. We all know. We saw what we needed to see. We definitely did. Okay, so we have a team. I think that you know, getting rid of the Ferrothorn is definitely a priority, and I think we can do it. Like his team looks a little bit weak to Magne-zine, I want to say. I think this is Zard X, though it could be Zard Y, judging by the team. I remember getting a comment a while back about someone asking, how do you tell if it's a Zard X or a Zard Y? There are a few ways, right? Firstly, could be a Zard X if they already have like a couple flying types. Like for instance, a build that I see sometimes is like Lando T, Zapdos, and then I see a Charizard here. I see like 3 flying types. I'm like, this kind of looks a bit like Zard X. But then you see builds that are like, for instance, maybe a Charizard here, and then a Victini maybe, or some kind of fire type that could go with it. That you'd think that it could boost the power, maybe like a Chlorophyll user, like a Venusaur Charizard, or a Charizard T-Tar. It's another thing I've seen. Zard Y Sand teams, I've seen them before. So there's ways of like identifying it, I guess. Mawile gets to come in here. What just happened? Where did my Mawile go? What? Well, this guy must be like using the Chinese forms or something. Like he's pulling these sets out from somewhere. What in the world? All right, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I just need to trap that Ferrothorn real quick. I just need to trap that thing. That's crazy. Alright, we're good. Probably Flash Cannon, I guess, could work. Or Charge Beam. I get some boosts up. Might be nice. Yeah, we got a little paralysis there, which could be pretty useful. Probably just sub up here. As he goes Charizard, Zard X. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure Zard X. Pretty sure. Yep. See. See if we can pair this thing as well. We do not get one, unfortunately. However, this is no problem for us. I'm going back into Mag here. Get some leftovers back. You already know. Just get that leftovers. Get some damage on that thing. Nice clean damage. And I could probably just get off a defog. No, he's switching out here for sure. He's not earthquaking again. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, not today, my friend. Not today. Flash Cannon is good here too. Or I could discharge. And he brought Ferrothorn in for me. Oh my lord. Thank you. Oh, he is knockoff though. So that's a little bit problematic, I guess. +2 special attack. Let's just discharge here. It's not doing enough. Not doing as much as I would have liked. But I have to weaken this thing somehow, right? Gotta weaken it. Okay, so we do beat it 1v1 though. And Ferrothorn being gone is amazing for Whiscash. I'm just hoping that this Keldeo not scarfed, because then we can outrun it with our Whiscash, like I said. So he'll U-turn, that's fine, as I expected basically. Clefable is in. Kingdra can knock this out with a Surf. Just a regular Surf will knock it out, not even in the rain. And weakening this, like I said, like weakening this thing is great too. I can go Torn. Probably get off a defog, actually. He hydros here, which is a good play. But I am going to defog now. I guess, like, I could also hurricane, which is not a bad play either. Oh, okay. I'm going to, like, this thing is also a problem too. Because he could just thunder me. I'm gonna defog first. Alright, and then I can just taunt him. Can't recover. Perfect. Go into my whiscash on his thunder. Dragon Dance up here. Now the question is, do I live? Oh, we're faster. Yo, it's the whiscash sweep. It's time for the whiscash sweep. I think he might be Scarflando then, right? He might be Scarflando. Yeah, he had enough. He had enough. He had enough. I should have saved that thing, but that looks like GG, I think. Should be GG. I'll just surf here to knock this out. That's goodbye. 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 Yeah, whiscash. Whiscash did some work, and that's going to be GG. I think we're going to end it off there. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. We got to see like even though you know whiscash is a Pokemon of not many people sort of knowing what it does and expecting too much from it. In this live, I think it did the best that it possibly could. So I'm really happy about that. And I hope you all enjoyed watching it as well. Let me know what you guys think, of course. I'll try to get up that Drifblim live next, and as soon as I can. I'm gonna try to record it now. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.